No, it's not the reveal of the cast, but at least we got some substantial news related to Marvel's Fantastic Four. We now know that they are in fact gearing up to start production this spring, by all accounts, because they've also locked down the production name, which typically is locked down close to when they're going to start. So when it comes to the actual production title, working title, whatever you will, of course, it's never the exact thing, right? We've gone over this. You're not just going to shoot the film and call it Fantastic Four, because then that gets a lot of attention. You got to give it a title, something that hints at what it is, but that's not so obvious. So when it comes to Fantastic Four, the film's working title is Blue Moon. Now, this has some deep connections to Marvel. So first and foremost, it's obviously talking about, well, the Blue Moon. But what this is actually referencing is the blue side of the moon, or the blue area of the moon, which in Marvel Comics references the area that the Fantastic Four discovered, which has the alien city and the citadel that houses Uatu the Watcher. Now, of course, Uatu was tied up with the rights to the Fantastic Four over at Fox, while the rest of the Watchers could be used by Marvel, which is what happened in the MCU so far when we saw Stan Lee talking with them. So this kind of all works in terms of what they're going for. And if you think about it, this is a pretty big hint as to what we're going to be seeing. I think calling it Blue Moon obviously hints at that area, and probably the Fantastic Four either taking a trip there or somehow that being central to the plot. And since this is going to be a cosmic adventure, again, things here are kind of all pointing towards the same direction. Now, there are a couple other things that are obviously notable on the moon when it comes to Marvel. Actually, there's a bunch of things. We're not going to name them here because there's a lot to go over and a lot of events that transpire up there. But to me, this is really telling that Marvel Studios is gearing up and they officially know what direction they're going in. The script is probably 100% locked in, at least to whatever the actors have agreed upon or which one signed. And the final thing is, well, get everything over with and get to the production so they can get the film out. And I think it's going to be interesting to see just what messaging we get officially versus unofficially. Because so far, officially, we've had almost nothing. Unofficially, we know a lot. So let's see what happens next.